Good win today. Good 3-1 win. First of all, how do you reflect on the game?
Really pleased. It's a different sort of pleased to the pleased I was on Tuesday. I thought Tuesday we were magnificent in possession, creating chances. Today was a little bit different because of obviously decisions that went against us. I thought we started quite well, albeit the ball speed wasn't as quick as normal. But look, we was playing against a Lowestoft team that come here and sort of sat in with two banks of four and wanted to try and contain us. But it was fairly comfortable once we went 2-0 up. It felt like we was going to be cruising, and obviously after sending off, the game changed slightly. But overall, I was made up with the lads today because we played a different game to what we used to do, or usually do. We normally press really high, we're high energy, we're in your face, and today we couldn't because of the sending off. We had to sit back a little bit, contain them, and then hit them on the break. And obviously to come away with a 3-1 win is really pleasing because we've actually won the game 1-0 with 10 men as well.
And early on, we got two more early goals, which seems to be I wouldn't say a rhythm, I think that works, recently. So would you think they stuck to the plan until the send-off?
Look, I say to them all the time, you have to score when you're on top. And so far this season, we've had a lot of spells where we've been on top early on in games. So to score in them moments is massive for us. And we did. And at 2-0, I think it maybe become a little bit too easy for us. We switched off. I think, again, the learning from it is their goal was disappointing. At 2-0, we're cruising and it looks like we're going to go on and we're really, really comfortable. We switch off from a throw-in and the cross comes into easy and Reedy scores like Reedy always does. So that was disappointing, but the two goals give us a footing in the game, and I'm really pleased now how comfortably we dealt with what they threw at us with a man less. Yeah.
Jake Dye obviously opened scoring with his first league goal for the club. As an academy boy, how do you what's your reaction to it?
Look, Jake's a lad I've known for a long, long time, but as a 16-year-old coming through the academy, he had massive potential, and I honestly thought that he'd go on and play league football. At the minute he's not, he's still here, so that's a real bonus for me that he's still at the football club and I can get work with him. When I first took over, he looked like a lad that was a little bit low on confidence, if I'm totally honest, but I've spoke to him, and he's been magnificent. Last two games, he's as good as I've seen him. He's back to the old Jake Dye that I knew that I thought was going to go into league football, so really pleased for him. It was a great finish, and I'll be totally honest, I was shocked when I found out it was Jake. It's a good delivery. Tom is the knowledge of football. He gives the lads real information. And Tom mentioned that not any crosses, set pieces, round the back's open. So Jake's obviously listened to that and he's got there, and it was a finish like a centre forward. It was a great finish, so I'm absolutely made up for him.
And after the send off, they had a bit of spell of possession, but ultimately the lads seemed to react pretty well to it.
Yeah, look, tactically we had to change and be a little bit different today. We moved Noah to the right side, which he doesn't normally do. We went 4-4-1, which obviously we wouldn't normally do. And we sacrificed possession. We are a possession-based team and we like to be on the ball, but circumstances said we couldn't today. So we went 4-4-1, sat in, let them have it at the back, centre halves and that, and tried to be compact and deny them opportunities, which I thought the lads did it perfectly. And then in our moments, with the players we got, with the pace and the energy, we hit them on the counter and obviously got the third goal to kill the game off. So from a tactical point of view, I'm really pleased with the lads and how they carried the information out.
Overall, 3-1 win, as we've discussed already. Would you say it was comfortable or good all-round performance?
Look, I think that's as comfortable as you get with. We're playing with 10 men for 60 odd minutes, or near on 60 minutes. So to play for that long with 10 men against a team that's on 7 points tells us that was comfortable. Tells me that it was comfortable. Yeah, I think if Kieran doesn't get sent off, I think we win it by a bigger margin, if I'm totally honest.
Byron's got 2 goals in 2 games now, starting to hit the target as we know he does normally against us. How good is it that he's now doing it for us?
Yeah, I've said it before in interviews, Byron's an absolute quality player and he's a good lad as well. And all the lads they're full of confidence at the minute, and rightly so. I said to him before the game that the one thing that will hurt us is if we get complacent. So we've got to be staying front foot, we've got to be driving ourselves forward, we've got to have the same mentality going into every game and not think that we're the finished article, because we're not. We're going to drive each other on and try and improve, and hopefully come end of the season we're sitting here and I might then be able to relax and say, do you know what, we've done really well.
It's 3 straight wins. Obviously, you don't get carried away, as you said before, but that must be really pleasing to have a good run of form going into Monday.
Yeah, it was something that we've spoke about. We want to make this a fortress. We know we've got the best surface to play on here. Ken the groundsman does a fantastic job, and everyone else that helps out. So I want to put on a performance here. I want to play good football. I want to score goals. So we touched on that it being a really difficult place for other teams to come. And then the other part of the jigsaw is can you be resolute away from home? Can you travel to the not so good pitches like we play on and have the mentality to do all the dirty stuff? And today we showed that dirty side of us where we can be resolute and battle. So again, that was really pleasing. And to have 3 home wins, we go to Hitchin on Monday in real good spirit.
And obviously we've got the 2 cup games to come against Lowestoft here and away. Does that kind of lay down a marker or anything, in your opinion?
I'm not sure. Certainly, I think mentality-wise, I think it probably puts one up on them, because they've come here and we've had 10 men for 60 minutes and they've not really caused us a problem. So in that respect, maybe slightly, but I look at it the other slant, if I'm totally honest. We probably go into the cup game when it arrives with them trying to put one over on us because we've already did it to them. So it can work either way. All I can say is we will continue to work as hard as we do, and we'll be ready.
Obviously, Hitchin on Monday, as we've mentioned. How important is it to get reaction to the cup, like put right the cup game over there?
To be fair, I've heard that be mentioned a few times. For me, it's not about putting that right. It's about us reaching the levels that we set for ourselves. Hitchin won that game, and rightly so, because we didn't perform as well as we could. So it's not about us getting one back over on Hitchin. It's about us keeping the levels up that we've done in the last 3 league games. If we do that, we win the game.
And other than that, is there any other thing look ahead to Hitchin?
No, look, it's been a tough game today for the whole group. We played with 10 men for a good hour, so we may have to reshuffle for Monday. We'll see how lads are feeling, any knocks, bumps, bruises, any legginess. So we've got a squad that's helping each other. We've got a squad that we've got lads sitting on the bench that could no doubt start for any other team in this division. So we may have to rotate for Monday, but the lads are in real good spirit, and rightly so. We just need to keep going.
Thanks, Kev.